wassalam ala Rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd, a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa halul 'uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. I'd like to welcome you all by saying Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May the peace and blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Almighty God, be on you all. Now there is a famous quote which actually says, know your enemy. It is from the book called Art of War, written by Sun Tzu. It is a book that for many generations has been used to form military strategies, and it is now also used in the corporate sector today to plan against your market competition. So who is the greatest enemy of mankind? Know your enemy. If we don't know who the enemy is, we won't be able to fight the problem that we are facing. So who is the greatest enemy of mankind? He is known by many different names. Shaitan, Satan, Iblis, the devil, the fallen angel. All these names are associated to the Shaitan. And this is going to be our topic for discussion today. Now Shaitan, also known as the devil, is the enemy of Allah and is the equivalent to Satan in Christianity and Judaism. In standard Hebrew, he is known as Ha-Satan, meaning the accuser. The term originates from the Abrahamic religions, being traditionally applied to an angel in Judo-Christian belief and to a jinn according to the Islamic belief. According to the Hebrew Bible, Satan was the one who challenged the religious faith of humans. Since then, he has been regarded as the rebellious fallen angel or demon or jinn, who tempts humans into sin, who tempts humans into evil. He is also recognized by various other religions and even worshipped by some. For example, the Church of Satan, the Antichrist, the devil worshippers. Other cults have been known to use black magic and other dark rituals as part of their practice in seeking help and guidance from Satan. Satanic groups have various opinions about Satan, the most common one being that Satan exists, he is very much present, and he must be worshipped. Most Satanists do not belong to such a group and may display only temporary interest during their teenage life. So a lot of young kids get attracted to these satanic cults during the time when they are teenagers and then after some time lose interest. But then there are some who become die-hard followers. One well-known modern source of satanic imagery would be heavy metal music, including thrash metal and especially death metal, whose performers sometimes profess a serious interest in the satanic religions. A more recent example is the SRA, or the satanic ritual abuse cases of the 1980s, which lasted for about 10 years before they got fizzled out and died down. These cases experienced, and the reports came in for things such as child abuse, gross acts of sexual misconduct, including rape and prostitution, and even human sacrifice, all part of the satanic ritual abuse. Later on, the term was redefined and diluted to call it just ritual abuse, and then in the end, just call it abuse. So the satanic part was removed from it. This genre, and this is a very interesting fact, that this genre regularly describes Satan as actually appearing in person in order to receive worship from its followers. So these occult groups claim that Satan actually visits them in person to receive worship. And it's all dark arts, black magic, and all of those things are associated with these groups. Now what is the Islamic view on Shaitan, on Satan? In Islam, the head Shaitan, the master Satan, is known as Iblis and has both commonalities and differences with the Christian and Jewish views. While Shaitan comes from the Arabic root word Shatan, it is an adjective meaning astray or distant. This can be applied to both jinn and man. You can have a human who's a shaitan, and you can have a jinn who's a shaitan. Iblis now is the personal name of the shaitan who is referred to in the Holy Qur'an, the one who refused to prostrate before Hazrat Adam alayhi salam or Adam. This was during the time of the creation of man, the period which is known as Genesis. The origin of shaitan is still unclear, whether he had a father or mother, what was his background, that is still unclear. But we know that the head shaitan, his name was Iblis, and he was the one who disobeyed Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now before the creation of man, Allah ta'ala created angels who had no free will. Then he created jinn and gave them free will. One of the jinns was Iblis. He was a very devoted worshipper and a very staunch believer in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So good, in fact, that Allah ta'ala elevated him to the rank of the angels. Later, when Allah ta'ala created Adam alayhi salam and ordered the angels to bow to him, all the angels did so except Iblis, who was very proud and arrogant and said, I am better than him, I am more superior than him. Fine, I have been worshipping you, but I am not bowing towards this person. So he rejected the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. For this act, Allah ta'ala damned him into hell for eternity, but gave him respite till the day of judgment, upon the request of Satan himself. He requested that please give me time till the day of judgment, and Allah ta'ala out of his own mercy gave him that time. Then and there, at that very moment, he swore that he would use this time to lead all men astray so that they too can burn in hell with him. After their creation, Hazrat Adam alayhi salam and Bibi Hawa, Adam and Eve, were living in paradise, where Allah ta'ala forbade them to go near a particular tree. Then Shaitan came and tricked them into going towards that tree and eating from that tree. Allah ta'ala then expelled all of them from heaven onto earth to wander about as a punishment for them. Then Hazrat Adam alayhi salam sought forgiveness, he repented, and Allah ta'ala showed him the words to use in order to repent. And Allah ta'ala forgave him and Bibi Hawa as well. It mentions in Surah Al-Baqarah chapter 2 verse 38, we said, go down therefrom all of you, when guidance comes to you from me, those who follow my guidance will have no fear, nor will they grieve. Now it has been established in the Holy Quran again and again that Shaitan is our enemy number one. Iblis or Shaitan will try to influence as many of the descendants of Adam alayhi salam as he possibly could into sin, so as to be his companions in eternal hell. Now Shaitan sees Hazrat Adam alayhi salam as the cause for him to being thrown out of heaven. Before that he was fine in heaven. So he sees Adam alayhi salam as the root cause why he was kicked out of heaven. And since then he has been cursed, and he wants Adam alayhi salam and the children of Adam to be damned to hell as well, so that he can say to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that look, there was a reason why I didn't bow to him, they are all corrupt. If you say I am corrupt, they are all corrupt. That is why I didn't bow to him. So he wants to prove a point, and he has made it his life mission to corrupt the minds of all of the children of Adam. He knows that he is going to hell. He wants to take everybody with him, as many as he possibly can. He has promised to adorn the path of error for us, to beautify it for us, the path of error. And he has sworn to mislead us. It mentions in Surah An-Nisa chapter 4 verses 119 and 120, where the Shaitan says, I will mislead them, I will entice them, I will command them to mark the ears of livestock, and I will command them to distort the creation of Allah. Then Allah Ta'ala says, anyone who accepts the devil as his companion, forsaking Allah, has incurred a profound loss. He promises them and entices them. What the devil promises is nothing but deception. So the devil is just guiding you into deception. He is making promises which he intends to break.